Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages or the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through with the cards that come out in today's reading. So the first card we have is the Knight of Cups, and we have some water sign energy with this. You could be dealing with another Cancer or a Pisces or even a Scorpio. And we also have the King of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck we have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles showing up here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like a pretty supportive energy. It does also feel like an energy of being able to have an equal connection with someone, as far as having a fair connection that feels quite balanced, or working towards being able to get to that point within a connection. I do feel like with the Six of Pentacles showing up over here, this energy also feels very generous. So it does feel like being able to have supportive energy within a situation with someone. But this Knight of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of someone who, I do feel like this person being someone who's in a space where it's like they're coming towards you in a very sweet kind of a manner as far as their intentions. Do you feel like with this Knight of Cups showing up over here, it even feels like an energy of being quite expressive and kind of wearing their heart on their sleeve, as far as not holding back. But with this Knight of Cups showing up over here, this energy feels very charming. It also feels like an energy of being in a space where somebody's open to being able to connect with you and wanting to connect with you. I do feel like this Knight of Cups showing up over here is a romantic energy. So I do feel like this person being in a romantic energy when it comes to what they are proposing to you or what they're coming towards you with. But this King of Cups, though, this does feel like an energy of being able to have a deep emotional connection. It does feel like emotionally being able to feel the sense of resonance with someone. I do feel like there's a lot of care towards this person, and it does feel like a lot of that coming from a sincere place, and there's a lot of genuineness to the feelings. But I do feel like there are very deep feelings involved. With this King of Cups showing up over here, this energy does feel like deep care, and also feels like a lot of loving energy, and feels like being able to see someone in a way that is very accepting of them. I do feel like with this Five of Wands, so in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of wanting to be able to get on the same page and be in a place where things feel very smooth, where there is a sense of understanding within your connection. And with this Five of Wands in the reverse, they do feel like that being the energy. It does feel like being able to have a connection that feels even peaceful with this person. I do feel like with this Five of Wands showing up over here, this could be resolving a matter or making amends, or it may be that the nature of your connection is one that flows quite smoothly to the point that it feels peaceful. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Fool card, and we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Magician. With the Magician, we have some Gemini energy. You could also be dealing with a Gemini. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. So with this Two of Wands showing up here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like an energy of thinking about the future. And I do feel like a lot of plans also going into a lot of thinking about the future for somebody, or even when it comes to this connection and taking it seriously and being able to envision the future of where things are headed. I do feel like with this Two of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of also being in a space where somebody is making decisions surrounding about the future surrounding this connection. I do feel like with the Fool card showing up over here, it feels like a readiness to really take a leap of faith in this connection and wanting to take a leap of faith. And I do feel like someone being in a space where it's like they're inspired to be able to do that. And I do feel like with the Fool card showing up over here, it does feel like this person wanting to take a leap of faith with you in this connection. It feels like this person really, it's like they're very much all in, or they are head over heels when it comes to their feelings. With the Seven of Swords shown up in the reverse, it feels like an energy of being able to have a lot of honesty being brought into the situation, or you may be offering a lot of honesty to someone. So it does feel like communication that feels very revealing happening. And with the Seven of Swords showing up over here, it feels like an energy of being in a space where you may be admitting something or confessing something or telling someone something that you no longer hold in, but it feels like a lot of communication that this person may not have been privy to before. But I do feel like a very honest conversation happening. With this Magician card showing up over here though, this does feel like a very proactive energy. Feels like an energy of someone being in a space where do feel like this person may be somebody who has a lot of plans, or someone who has made a lot of plans and communicated a lot of intentions and plans. But with the Magician card showing up over here, this energy feels proactive as far as taking action towards those plans. So the Magician card showing up over here, so feel like there is a lot of effort going into ensuring that something happens in this connection, that someone has promised you. Do you feel like that this Magician card showing up over here, also get that this person's when it comes to their feelings in this connection, they feel very drawn to you. And do you feel like there's a lot of attraction also in this connection from this person towards you? But this King of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like that the feelings involved in this connection being reciprocated. And with the Six of Pentacles showing up over here at the bottom of the deck, do you feel like there's a balance in the give and take, or in the interest in this connection for that reason? So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have, it is safe for you to love. And we have new love. And we have forgiving and learning. So with this, it is safe for you to love card showing up over here. This does feel like it's pertaining to this Fool card. With the Fool card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of following your instincts, following your heart. I do feel like there's a sense of also kind of following that gut feeling as far as pursuing something that is of great interest. And I do feel like with this, it is safe for you to love card showing up over here. It does feel like an energy of someone getting to a point where you do feel like they are they're trusting themselves more, or they are trusting the situation even more. It feels like it's opening their heart, so they are opening their heart in this connection with you for the reason that they're in this place. I do feel like with this, it is safe for you to love card showing up over here. There is also a level of comfort in this connection that's also making this person feel safe. I do feel like with this new love card showing up over here, this does feel like being able to experience a connection, a deep emotional connection with this person. And I do feel like that connection being reciprocated. And with the new love card showing up over here, this does feel like a sense of being able to explore a connection for the first time in a deeper way. I do feel like with this Knight of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like this person kind of making them an offer. And it does feel like that offer also kind of opening the door to being able to explore this connection further. It does feel like this person being emotionally involved in this connection, but also feel like those emotions being reciprocated with this new love card showing up over here. This may be a new beginning or a new chapter within this connection as well. And with the Magician card showing up over here, I do feel like a lot of communication also being something that is happening, or communication that's also coming in from this person. And I do feel like it's a kind of communication that feels very proactive. It does feel like there's a sense of also guiding where this connection is headed. I do feel like with the Forgiving and Learning card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where somebody is or this connection is evolving, or both individuals within this connection are evolving. And I do feel like healing also happening, and also it's a result of being in a space of releasing something that is no longer serving you, or this connection healing is happening. I do feel like with this forgiving and learning card showing up over here, it also feels like an energy of letting go of something from the past that is no longer relevant to the present. With this forgiving and learning card showing up over here, it does feel like a learning opportunity and a growing opportunity, as well as a healing opportunity that is also happening through this connection. And I do feel like there's a lot of communication also happening. So it feels like there's a conversation that needs to be had that is also being had or being offered. And also get that with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This does feel like someone hearing you out, or somebody being in a space where it's like they are ready to be able to receive something you are ready to tell them. So those are the messages I am getting with these cards for you, Cancer. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.